Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Tro. I am Crypto Tro, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrencies. And today, man, we're going to talk about something new in DeFi Kingdoms that's literally going to change how we play the game and make it more fun, man, and make it easier to play. Yes, that's right. The new feature that just came out, multi-questing, man. So with this feature, you'll be able to send heroes on a quest easier than before, man. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the price, and we're also going to talk about the short AMA that they recently just had today, man. So we're going to get into that. But before we do, like this video and also check out the YouTube channel. We continuously to grow each and every single day. We're almost at 3K subscribers, man. 3K, almost here. We're at 2.8, and I appreciate every single one of y'all who tune in and actually watch the videos and check out what the kid has to say, man. I really appreciate that. And also, I gotta let you know too, this is not financial advice whatsoever. This is just my personal opinion and what I'm doing personally in the crypto space. So if you want financial advice for cryptos, I always consult with the financial advisor before going too deep into it, because you can lose a lot of money in this space. So make sure you consult with somebody before you become a deacon and start investing in crypto. So had to get that spiel, man. Had to give you that. You know what I'm saying? Had to let you know about that. You know what I'm saying? But let's get straight into it. DeFi Kingdoms. Let's check out Jewel price right now. So we can see right now, Jewel is still at 17 cents on the day, man. So right now we're just going stagnant. Right now it's just kind of just pretty much staying around the same price area, not new price action. But me personally, I still been stacking my Jewel, man. I'm telling you, I've been stacking it. We are in a bear market, so I don't expect to see any too much crazy price action, because this is one of the more mature projects. I mean, it's only been around a year, but a year in crypto is like almost like a decade almost. But we can see price is at 17 cents, and I believe that's a good price point to enter it and, you know, pretty much start stacking your Jewel. And then we go over to Crystal, man. Right now, Crystal is 25 cents, so not too bad on the day. We are on a slight uptrend. We've been on a slight uptrend these past 2 weeks, man. So on the 14th, we was at 17 cents. Now you can see we are at 25 cents, and we might even go up a little bit more. So just depending, you know, a lot of people are transferring all their assets over to Crystalville now. We seen Saradale 1.0 is beginning to shut down. Everything is shutting down. Pet egg hatching, all of those things are pretty much shut down on Saradale 1.0 now. So everybody is pretty much working on Crystalville. So we're gonna see that continue to go up, especially in the short term. I believe it's going to go up even more just because all the assets will be on the DFK chain. Now let's get into the good stuff, man. The feature release multi-questing. So you can queue and claim your quest all at once. So this is pretty much the screen for it. You can see that. So that's right, long awaited but never forgotten. Multi-questing is finally here. You can now queue or claim multiple heroes in a single transaction. So multi-question begins with a new set of buttons on the bottom left screen that allows you to access all features. So let's go to it. Let's just do it real time. So we can see my active quest on this bottom. So I pretty much completed it, all the quests. We see the multi-quest queue. Then we see the quest list. So this is my current quest list right now. And then we see the current training quest right now. Then you can view the multi-quest as well. But like I said, I don't have any. So let's just go. Let's go to professions. And let's queue some up, man. So this is the foraging. I'm just going to show how it works with foraging. So what you want to do, select the heroes. And something else that's new and I found interesting is the quick select heroes. And it pretty much selects the heroes for you, and it puts foraging as, you know, if you do the foraging profession, it's going to put all your foragers up first. And this is for the people who don't have bots. Like, you know, if you got bots, it's way easier to actually do these transactions. But for the people who don't know how to do the bots, or, you know, get the bot set up, this is very cool because you don't have to do it one by one, and it makes it less tedious, because doing it one by one, I know a lot of people stop playing the game because that is a lot of work, especially if you have a lot of heroes. So in this particular wallet, I only got like 27 heroes, so it's not too bad. But like I said, if you want to just queue that, you can queue it up. Then you go to the MultiQuest queue, and you can see submit it, and boom. So start quest now. So now the quests have started, and we are doing the quest. So if you want to get more into that, you can easily check out this Medium article. I found this on the DFK Twitter page, and like I said, with the active quest, you can actually go here and then, you know, collect your heroes, add to the queue, and much more. Then we can see the newly improved active quest window to review all of your quests that are completed, in progress, or waiting to begin. From here, you can still collect quests individually, or you can add them to the queue to complete them all at once. So that's real cool, man. That's real cool. Really just having the ability to queue those up and making it less tedious, where we don't have to do it one by one, and just making it where you can focus more on the game rather than you getting overkill from doing so many quests with the heroes. So about the gas limit. So one thing to be aware about when starting or completing multi-quests is that they are very gas intensive to process on the blockchain. Each block produced on DFK chain has a limit of 30 million gas that can be used across all transactions in the block. A large multi-quest can fill an entire block on its own. So that's if you got a lot of heroes. So when starting out and completing multi-quests, if you have a lot of heroes, you may find yourself running up against gas limits, which will cause the transaction to fail immediately. To help with these limits, you can refer to the gas limit calculator on all of the multi-quests, which will let you know when you're hitting up against that limit. So that is what the gas, or where it says 30 million, that is pretty much just calculating the gas for you, so you know not to go over that 30 million, so your transaction won't fail. So let's get into the new AMA. Like I said, this is short and sweet. I'm not going to read the entire thing, but it is some alpha information in here that I want to pretty much talk about. So we're going to get straight into this. So one of the major updates I saw is we got pet hatching, pet auction, and pet exchange along with Stonecarver out just in time for them to shut off in Serendale. They are now live on Crystalville. Another feature I was excited about was that I got to work on was the quick selection functionality for quests. You can go into your quest selection, select quick select, and it should be pretty seamless. That's what we just talked about. So there's also some smart options going on. Still more improvements coming along. We are trying to move along and trying to get as many quality of life improvements as we can. So something else that caught my eye was put a lot of update into how we're doing matchmaking for duels. That is one of the main things that we'll be working on the next couple of weeks. This is going to be a better experience for our users. So other things that they are working on is Jewel, which was teased last week. Hubert is working to make sure the math works out. I had all these things I wanted people to do, which is a tall order. X Jewel allows you to accumulate more Jewel and vote on proposals. And then, of course, we added the pool on Crystalville. So Jewel is going to do a lot more things and going to do it better. I have more specifics to share soon, but we worked through the math and the algo last night that I think this is going to be revolutionary and great for everyone. So stay tuned. Probably going to start coding this weekend. So this was one of the things that really caught my eye. And Frisky, you know, the project CEO or the founder, he pretty much gave us some real good alpha information. So I'll try to tease a little bit, and hopefully Hubert doesn't crucify me. But we think we'll be able to do is stake Jewel and specify an amount of time for how long you want it to stake and get back on, or an amount based on how long you stake it. And if you stake for longer periods, that gives you greater share of the power for voting based on how long you stake it, which also helps solve the problem of someone buying up a bunch of Jewel just for a single vote and then dumping it afterwards. So this pretty much helps to mitigate that, so that if you want a lot of voting power, you have to have a stake in the game and lock up for longer. It also makes a lot of things or cool things available with snapshots and airdrops. If you remember, with snapshots, we had to do many snapshots over the course of a month, multiple times a day, and then average those out to prevent someone from accumulating and stacking just for snapshot, then dumping. So in order to get Seed Jewel, you'll lock up for a period of time, so it allows us to do more snapshots more regularly and frequently, because there will be less overhead, and we can announce them more in advance so people can plan but not just game the situation, man. So that's something that's pretty big in my eyes, you know, especially with the governance token. making people lock up their tokens to actually have a vote is really bullish in my eyes, because people do tend to vote on something and dump it. But if your crypto is locked up in this project, then that means you really believe in the future of the project, and you really should have a big vote in it, because you really care about it and you are showing it by locking up your token. So that's something major that I believe is going to be very bullish for DeFi Kingdoms. So all in all, I really like this AMA. I like the multi-question feature. Like I said, you can get drowsy and get drained from just doing all of these quests if you have a lot of heroes, especially. So with the multi-feature or multi-quest feature, this allows people to actually focus on the game, focus on the strategy, rather than, being bogged down with starting quests single-handedly. So that's my video for today, Crypto Tro. If I added value, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and like I said, continue to show the kid love. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and continue to hit that subscribe button. And if you really mess with me, hit the notification bell as well. Crypto Tro, I'm out of here.